Hey everyone, we're going to be stamping around with June. We're going to make a nice Halloween card, a very quick and easy Halloween card. And the stamp set I'm using is from the Stampin' Up! Holiday Catalog. It's called the Jar of Haunts. It's right here on the back page. We're going to be using this stamp set and some die cuts from the Everyday Jar Framelits dies set that we use in the Big Shot. Okay, let me put the catalog aside. Let me just show you from the start. This is all I'm going to need. Oh, I lied. Wait a minute. These pieces of cardstock, and I'm going to be stamping in all black today, using the Jar of Haunts stamp set, using Big Shot Everyday Jars Framelits dies. Comes, many pieces are in there. I hope you all know what Framelit dies are. They go into a die cutting machine. Stampin' Up! Has Big Shot machine. You have different plates that you put it through. You crank it up, you roll it through, and your image will come out perfectly cut, accurate, looking really, really sharp and clean. So those are what the Framelit dies are. I'll show you more of that later. Okay, so a stamp and a die cutting set using the black ink, like I said, and some few pieces of cardstock. Let's get started. Okay, so A2 size card. I'm going to use this orange pumpkin pie base that I'm going to put my stamp sets right on there. I'll put that aside. Now let's get started. Let's start with a jar. All right, we're going to, let me get this over here. I guess I could show you. I'm not too used to doing the videos. I'll get better, I promise. Okay, so this is a stamp from the Jar of Haunts stamp set. Medium-sized mason jar. Just stamp it down. There we go. Okay, I am going to make this a creepy jar. After all, it is Halloween. I have a stamp set of some blob here that's going to droop down into the jar. I'm just going to line it up. I hope my head's not in the way. Line it up. Stamp it down. There. I love it. Okay. Then I'm going to add some other creepy effects to this jar. And I'm going to try to position that just so. And give a good press. There we go. Eyeballs. What's Halloween without the eyeballs? Okay, so the framelits that I spoke about that comes in a nice envelope looking like this, that's used in the Big Shot cutting machine, is what this is. It comes like this. This is a framelit. You put it over here, run it through your die cut machine. Stampin' Up! Does sell the Big Shot. And from there, after I run it through the machine, the handle here, you just run it through. From this, I get this. Nicely cut out, accurate. The only difference with this is I colored in the blob with a black marker. Okay, so we just did this. I die cut at an earlier date, and we come up with that. Okay, so that's one piece of our card. Now we're going to use the stamp from the Jar of Haunts again. I'm going to change over to white paper, give it some ink, stamp down. I like to just give even pressure straight down, no rocking. And now we have our mummy. Isn't that cool? I just love it. Okay. So again, we use the same die, put it right there, run it through the Big Shot, and we have a mummy. So I'm also going to use that in the card. Now again, if you don't have a Big Shot, such as I don't, you could do some fussy cutting. This particular one, not too hard, just fussy cut with your scissors around there and you're all set, okay? So I'm going to put that one aside, but this is what we're going to use on our cards. I also am going to use another stamp from that set, and you'll see what it is. Okay. Happy Halloween. Again, another die. This is in the round nesting die set for the die cut machine. You would put that through your machine, cut out the circle. Okay. And now you have that part. It's like putting a puzzle together, I think, sometimes. Love it. Okay. Put that aside. And I want to use this black circle as is. I'm not going to be stamping on it. I just take one of the larger nesting dies, cut it up on the die cut machine, the Big Shot, and comes out circle. Again. So what I'm going to be using that for is like so. Okay. Okay. So I'm taking this. I'm going to take this card mat, position my die cuts and my jars, and make up a card like so. I'm going to cut off the edges here just to give it a different effect. Maybe pop it up with a little dimensional that will give that a little more dimension. The dimensionals, I really do like these from Stampin' Up. I have to say, these make your materials pop off the card, and they're just so pretty easy to use. You're just peeling them off. I really do like them a lot. Okay, put that here. That. I do have one more stamp I'm going to use, and this one I happen to like a lot. And it's a little teeny tiny one. And guess what that's going to be? You'll see. So I position these here so I could see where I want to put these. I'm going to put one here. Look at that. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to hang it down from here. And one over here. Okay, look at that. That's a card. Now I'm going to show you one that I already pre-made. It's slightly different colors, but I made it off screen because I'm still trying to get used to these videos. I don't want to keep them too long for you. So here's the completed one. Okay. And that's it. You made a card. You just needed a few pieces of cardstock and one stamp set. Okay, and that's how it goes. I drew a line with a black marker so the spiders look like they're hanging off their web. I hope you liked it. I will get better with these videos, but I really wanted to share these products. Again, anything you have questions to, let me know. I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I swear I'll get better at this. Products will be listed below. And you take care, and happy Halloween.